Okay, hi guys, welcome to this video, and in today's video we're going to talk about 3 fundamental musical concepts that you need to know inside out in order to take your music theory studies even further. Without this fundamental, you wouldn't have a strong foundation. So the first thing that we want to talk about is our major scale. What is a major scale? Okay, so major scale is just a collective of 7 notes to form our major scale sound. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. The most important thing that we need to understand is the formula of our major scale between our first note all the way to our second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and back to our 1 is 2 steps apart. 2 step 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. And the easiest key to see this formula is actually our C major scale on the piano, because it is just our white notes. So over here I have my keyboard here. As you guys already know, this note here is C. Between my C to D, we need 2 steps, okay, from C to arrive to D. Okay, hence 2 steps apart. My D to E, which is my 2nd degree to 3rd degree, 2 steps apart. We have a black note over here. 3 to 4. Why is it easy to see? Because between my 3rd degree and my 4th degree, my E to F, there is a clear visual indication that there is no black key here. Hence 1 step. Okay, 4 to 5, 2 step. 5 to 6, 2 step. 6 to 7, 2 step, and 7 back to 8, 1 step. Just by understanding this, regardless of key, this is my global formula 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No matter what note I start from, okay, what note is my 1, I have to conform to this formula. So what happens if I form my G major scale? My first note will be G, and over here you can see that I have to change 1 note in order to conform to the formula. If I look at my piano here, okay, G to A, which is my 1 to 2, 2 steps, which is correct. 2 to 3, 2 step. 3 to 4, 1 step, which is okay. 4 to 5, 2 step. 5 to 6, 2 step. 6 to 7, initially it's over here, right? 1 step, right? But 6 to 7, I need it to be 2 steps in order to form my major scale sound. Hence, I need to raise this F to F sharp, and then F sharp back to G7 to 8, which is 1, which is perfect, right? We go back to the starting note. So this formula applies to any key and from any starting note. And once you understand this formula, you can form any key that you want. For part 2, we need to understand the harmony part of things, which is our triads, our chord. The first rule that we need to understand is to form chords. Chords are notes stacked in thirds. For example, my C chord, I need to stack a third from C, which is C, D, E. Counting from C, C, D, E. E will be my third, and then stack 1 more third, E, F, G. E to G will be my third away. We'll have C, E, G. And the second rule is to form a chord, we need a minimum of 3 notes, and these 3 notes will be our triad. Just 2 notes stacked together does not count as a chord. Okay, that's not enough information. So by stacking 3 notes, we will have this formula 1, 3, 5. And the 4th rule that we need to know is for my third interval, there's 2 types of third. Okay, one is major third, which is 4 steps apart. One is minor third, which is 3 steps apart. Okay, so I have another video that talks more in depth in this topic of interval, so you can check that out. But for now, just have to understand thirds. So now, understanding all these 4 rules, all we have to do is to come up with different combinations of combining these 2 thirds together to form different chord quality. The first chord quality that we can combine is we can combine major third and minor third first. So using our friendly key C, C to E, we'll have major third. E to G, we have a minor third plus 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 3, 1, 2, 3, which is major third plus minor third. And this combination will give us our major chord, our major sound. And this will be my formula 1, 3, 5. The next possible combination will be to flip them over, which is minor third first and then major third. Okay, so I'm just going to bring this down. So from C to this note E flat, I'll have minor third 1, 2, 3, and then E flat to G will be major third 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and this formula will give me my minor sound. okay, which is my 1 flat 3 5. So what is the next combination? Minor third and minor third. So we are stacking the same quality of third together, okay, minor third and minor third. We'll have our diminished chord, minor third plus minor third. And then lastly, we have last combination, major third and major third. This will give me my augmented chord. So the more common chord formula that we're dealing with is major chord and minor chord. Diminished and augmented is a little bit less common for the fundamental part of music theory. So after understanding how to form chord, the next part we're going to talk about is diatonic harmony. Diatonic harmony is basically our chords formed using strictly notes from the given scale, okay, our major scale. So for example, C major, I have these 7 notes, and to form chords, I can only use strictly these 7 notes to form my chords. And we are going to stack thirds. Okay, stack my 1, 3, 5 on each of the scale degree of the major scale. And we are going to use our friendly key again, C major. My scale formula 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is my scale here. Let me just bold this. Okay, so what I'm doing, right? See that my second rule, stacking thirds on each of the scale degree of the major scale. First note here, C, I'm going to stack my 1, 3, 5. Which is C, E, G. And what does C, E, G give me? So my first chord is C. Understanding my concept from the second part, this will give me my C major chord. So major chord is really major third plus minor third, right? So I'm going to do the same thing for my D. Chord 2, D, F, A. And seeing the intervallic combination between these 3 notes, this will be my D minor chord, which is minor third plus major third. And then chord 3, minor chord, chord 4, major chord, chord 5, major chord, chord 6, minor chord. The special one will be chord 7. Okay, B, D, F is neither major, neither minor. Okay, B, D is a minor third away, D to F is a minor third. So it's minor third plus minor third. So we have diminished chord. Just by doing this, right, okay, these 7 chords will be chords that we can use to form chord progression in whatever given key that we so desired to use, okay? Meaning to say that this concept or this formula applies to any key, so long as you know, okay, what scale you want to use, the notes in the scale. So let's say, for example, we want to form my diatonic harmony in the key of G. So first chord will be G, right? Okay, so my first chord will be G major chord. So what is the 5th in the key of G? Will be D. My 5th chord will be D major chord. It's kind of like algebra. Formula is global and you're just plugging in whatever numbers or whatever alphabet that you want to use. Yeah, so that's all. Hopefully this is more than enough to get you guys started. The PDF that I showed you just now in this video will be given out to you. I'll be providing Google Drive for you guys to download. Same thing, if you have any further question or things that you still don't understand, do not hesitate to reach out. You can either leave a comment in the comment section, DM me in my social media platform, or you can even send me an email, and I will be more than happy to answer and reply to the best of my abilities. Okay, that's all for today. Stay safe and study hard, and I'll see you in the next video.